Hi, I'm Demi Stevens, founder and CEO of You're the Book Press and editor-in-chief of Self Pub Magazine. Here in the studio today with author Vicki Friedman. Welcome. So glad
to be here.
Have you here. Awesome. We are doing a little bit of a person behind the author series. So can I dig a little bit?
Dig away.
I understand you have a special sweetheart in your life. Tell us a little about him.
Yes, his name is Harry. I met him a few years ago, and he's just a very sweet, kind, and gentle man who likes to do the same things I do, which is travel and movies and visit with family and keep busy.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, I'm also really kind of biased here, but I would love to hear more about your son.
My son is just a wonderful child.
Eye candy.
Eye candy, yes. He's 43 and lives in Harrisburg, so that's great. It's just 45 minutes away, which is perfect distance. They're not right under you, but they're a little bit away. It's just great. We get there in a short time. And he's a senior vice president with Morgan Stanley, and he's just a wonderful, fun-loving guy. We just need to find him a girl to marry. Otherwise...
Are you hearing this, ladies? Dial it in. How about some special friendships in your life?
Oh, I have many friends. You being one of them.
Oh.
And then my friend Leslie
I slipped her
Delp.
20.
Yes, I got it. My friend Leslie Delp, who is with Olivia's House. She's the founder and bereavement specialist at Olivia's House. And then so many of the friends. I've been fortunate to work in positions where I was not enclosed in an office that shut me off from the community. I was at the JCC where I met so many people, senior adults, and I had many, many capacities there in development and fundraising, and I just met so many people there, the staff of which are still amongst my closest friends. And then I worked at York Hospital for many years, working on events such as the Hospital Fete. And there again, there were hundreds and hundreds of volunteers and
that's a huge
people
event
to connect with, and I met many, many friends through that. And then Olivia's House, which is this beautiful healing grief and loss center here in York and in Hanover, and I met many people through that. So I have in York since 1990, originally from New York, but through my work, I have just been able to meet the most amazing people.
When did you first start to draw?
I started drawing when I was little, actually, when I was a little girl, and so did my sister. We both started very young, and I always knew I wanted to be an artist. Well, that turned into an art teacher as soon as I found out how difficult it is to make a living at just being an artist. But I loved teaching art. Stopped for a while when my son was, to raise my son, then went back to it for a while. But I've been doing artwork and pictures my whole life. Yeah.
I understand that maybe you have a little book in the works possibly about that time as a teacher.
Yes, I do. It's a novel. I taught in an inner city school that had under absolutely devastating circumstances, many of which have not changed to this day. So even though that book is set in 1972, it could just as well be set today. Just put in some computers and you'd have it. It is a murder mystery because I can tell you that things go on in these schools that many people do not know about, and things can be on the brink practically every day.
But I wouldn't call it a downer.
No, it's not. In my book, the children are definitely the heroes. So even the worst of them have redeeming qualities.
And the dialogue is just drop dead funny.
Oh, yeah. It is. I mean, kids are kids, and they were funny and bright. Some of them had a lot of problems, as did the teachers, as did the staff in the school. So a lot of it was based on my own personal experiences, and I just exaggerated a little bit
Thank you.
into my book, which is called La La Land, because that's exactly what it was and what many of our inner schools are today, places that you just don't know anything about.
So who were some of your early artistic influences or favorite artists?
I love the Impressionists. So Cezanne was always my favorite, and then of course the obvious Van Gogh. I liked modern art, but I always favored the Impressionist period. Yeah.
Fantastic. So I also understand you've been entering into the retirement phase of life.
Yes.
Is it the promised land like we hear, or the chaos like we also hear? I've got lots of friends who are standing at the edge and they're waiting on your every comment now.
Retirement is what you make of it. So before you retire, set up some plans. What are you going to do with that time? Now, Harry, my sweetheart, is retired. He is very happy. He's a bridge player. He reads. He likes to watch TV. He likes to travel. He likes to see his family. He is very happy just doing those things. And if that's what makes him happy, I mean, he worked his whole life just to be able to do these things, read book after book after book, and play bridge every day.
I like people like that, book after book after book.
And for me, it is to be engaged, still stay engaged with the community, still volunteer and be active with causes that mean things to you. So I knew I was always going to do that. I knew I was going to do more travel. I knew I was going to expand upon my artwork and my writing. So I haven't had a...
Take courses as well?
No, I don't take courses. No.
Oh, I thought you were an Ollie.
Oh, you mean the Ollie courses?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Adult learning. Yes, I love adult learning courses, yeah.
No, I don't think you need art class at this
No,
stage.
you
got that covered.
Actually, I gave some, yeah. But no, the Ollie classes are wonderful. Any way that I can keep on learning is another goal. So I take as many of those as I can on a variety of different topics. Yeah.
Well, you're just such a wonderful, talented woman. I'm excited to see where you go in this next phase of life. It's a journey, and I'm so glad to have you as a friend as well. Thank you for joining us today.
An honor. Thank you.